January 15th, Monday Night Raw, let's go!
What's up, guys? The phenomenal AJ Styles, and you're watching Bretto Live.
What is going on, guys? Bretto Live back with another video, and today we have the full show highlights of Monday Night Raw. From this past Monday, we're going to be going through every match, every moment, every promo, even in our main event. Do we have a new WWE champion named Jinder Mahal? Find out in this video. Before we jump into any of the action, yes, there is a new Raw stage. What the heck? This was an odd change. It's sort of like split in the middle with scaffolding on both sides of the entrance where the superstar walks out. I think it's pretty cool. I mean, it's not bad. Even the light canopy above the ring had scaffolding on the side. I don't know if that was just for that specific arena that needed it, but I thought that was unique too. The stage is pretty cool. Nothing too crazy different from the last one. It's still just a big LED screen, but yeah, I mean, I just thought the stage was kind of unique. What you guys think of the stage down in the comments down below, and if they should do any changes to it. Honestly, I think a bigger change was necessary, but I still think it's not bad. Cody Rhodes opens up the show. Wrestling has more than one royal family. Here comes Cody Rhodes running down to the ring. He starts talking about how he's going to finish the story, why he came back to WWE. Gets interrupted by the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre. McIntyre walks down. They start exchanging some beef about the Royal Rumble and who's going to finish their story first. Drew McIntyre brought up how his last match in WWE before he was fired was against Cody Rhodes, and he shouldn't have brought that up because it backfired on him. Cody Rhodes finished the promo by saying, Drew McIntyre, who won that match? Boom! Because Cody did. Cody did. Drew was fired. Cody stayed for a little bit. Then he left. We all know the story. But dude, this was a great promo. I really enjoyed it to open up the show. Who's winning this darn Rumble, bro? Match of the night, hands down, it was our opening contest, DIY. Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa. As you can see, I brought their figures back out because Ciampa trimmed up his beard to look more like the OG DIY Ciampa. So I got their OG, what is it, Hall of Champions Elite figures, Target exclusives. So I got those out. They went up against Dominic Mysterio and JD McDonough of the Judgment Day. Once again, match of the night. I really enjoyed this one. It was back and forth action, left and right. Oh my goodness, if you didn't see this match, please watch it. In the end, we did see, yes, that's Dominic Mysterio taking the meat in the middle, but it was JD McDonough, but I don't have a JD McDonough. But anyways, they hit the meat in the middle on JD McDonough to pick up the victory. 1, 2, 3. Gotta think that's gonna give DIY an undisputed WWE Tag Team Championship opportunity in the future. I mean, they didn't pick off Priest and Balor, but they still picked off, you know, some of Judgment Day, so I feel like they deserve a championship match. And this was a really good match to get DIY on the map, because I feel like they haven't been getting much crowd reaction when they come out. Hopefully this match gets people's eyes open and how good DIY really is. Seriously, this was a great match. Great W for DIY. Hyper Niven and Chelsea Green want another shot at the Women's Tag Team Championships, but so does Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell. So they had a little tag team match. This felt like a #1 contenders match. It just did. It wasn't named that, but it felt like it. Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell were able to pick up the victory. I'm not gonna lie, this match was very sloppy to watch. It really was. I was watching it with my dad, and oh my goodness, it was just the most sloppiest match like you could ever imagine. Like, no offense to any of the women in the match, it was just so darn sloppy. Oh my goodness. In the end, we did see a cool double team finisher from Indy and Candice. It was like a move off the top rope as Candice held Chelsea Green, and then it was all over from there. The return of the Ring General Gunther, the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion of all time, made his return to Monday Night Raw and praised Ludwig Kaiser for avenging Giovanni Vinci. Ludwig Kaiser absolutely decimated Kofi Kingston. Gunther was proud of this, so he hugged Ludwig Kaiser? Is that the first time Gunther's ever hugged anybody? I swear, he does not do much hugging, and he hugged Ludwig. I was like, that's crazy. Yes, he did enter the Royal Rumble as the Intercontinental Champion. I find this really cool because, of course, last year, he was the final two. He entered at number 1. He was the final two, got tossed out by Cody Rhodes, and dude, bro's entering this Rumble. He has a chance, bro. He has a chance, no doubt about that. And I'm curious to see what he's going to do in the Rumble. The Rumble's going to be so good, bro. Like, literally, everybody in the men's Rumble so far is a big name. Literally. I cannot wait. I literally cannot wait. They get interrupted by Xavier Woods, of course, the tag team partner of Kofi Kingston. Xavier coming out here to avenge Kofi Kingston's injuries, and obviously he's targeting Ludwig Kaiser. He requests a match, Ludwig versus Xavier Woods, one-on-one. This match was pretty heated. It was an absolute fight, right? So they brawl to the outside. Xavier Woods uses one of the office chairs here on ringside to slam over the back of Ludwig Kaiser, and then it all escalates from there. Ludwig looks to get the upper hand. It doesn't work out too well. Xavier Woods takes it to a new level by trying to smash the steel steps through Ludwig Kaiser while he was leaning up against the steel post. Ludwig looked like he saw a ghost. He ran out of there. He didn't want any part of Xavier Woods after this, and I loved the aggression from Woods. Oh my goodness, this was like a new side of Xavier Woods that we haven't seen in a while. He was bleeding from the mouth. He was a man possessed, trying to avenge his brother, Kofi Kingston, and I loved this. I loved this so much. Yes, that is The Miz. I don't have a Ludwig Kaiser, but this was so dang good. I had to bring out the WrestleMania 32 Xavier Woods because he had crazy hair on this episode of Raw and in this figure form, so I thought that was the perfect way to describe how crazy this moment really was. I loved this. Akira Tazawa requested this match last week, one-on-one with Ivar of the Viking Raiders. We did have Maxine Dupree and Valhalla on ringside. This match came as a shocker to me, but not really. Before the match began, you know what? I'm just going to predict Akira Tazawa. Why the frig not? Before every single match happens on SmackDown and Raw, I always try to predict what's going to happen and who's going to win. I predicted Akira Tazawa to win this match, and he freaking did. He was able to roll up Ivar out of nowhere and get this victory, but after the match, it wasn't over. He started celebrating with Maxine Dupree on ringside and then got attacked by Valhalla. Valhalla sends Maxine in the ring, starts beating up on Maxine, and then Akira Tazawa eats a massive moonsault off the top rope from Ivar. But the funny thing is, what a sore loser. You got to remember, Ivar lost. WWE's trying to make you forget that Ivar lost. He freaking lost this match, but they had to keep him on top because Ivar's been on such a roll, but they just wanted to throw a curveball at us by making Akira Tazawa win this match, but you gotta remember, Ivar lost to Akira Tazawa. Don't forget it. Rhea Ripley needed to address the women's division, and she did just that. She started talking about WrestleMania and the Royal Rumble. Dude, we're almost on the road to WrestleMania. It's freaking insane to me that the Royal Rumble is like a week from Saturday. That's just insane to me. But anyways, Rhea gets interrupted by Becky Lynch, and I was like, this is awesome, dude. Now this is a WrestleMania match. This has me thinking that Becky Lynch could win the Women's Royal Rumble. I haven't given the Women's Royal Rumble too much thought. I mean, I thought about Nia Jax a little bit, but that would make so many people so mad. But once they revealed Becky Lynch and she went face-to-face with Rhea, this looks like a WrestleMania 40 match right here. Becky Lynch could win the Rumble. Becky Lynch comes out and says to Rhea, "You may be better than me." I was like, what? Becky's never said anything like that to anybody. She says that to Rhea, and Becky's like, but I need to find out for myself. We need to go one-on-one at WrestleMania. I need to win the Royal Rumble. I'm like, oh my god, dude, the Royal Rumble is going to be so dang good. I am so freaking hyped. This looks amazing on paper and in figure form. I cannot wait. Oh my gosh, Becky has to win the Rumble now. It was a tag team match. It was The Miz and R-Truth versus Finn Balor and Damien Priest, the undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions. R-Truth couldn't figure out which team he was on, literally. He was hesitant to fight Finn. He was hesitant to fight Damien Priest. He didn't even know if he was on the team of The Miz. R-Truth is so delusional. My goodness, but my god, he's making the Judgment Day very entertaining. He definitely is. My goodness, he's spicing up the Judgment Day because I feel like Damien Priest is starting to like R-Truth. Damien Priest was very hesitant to hit R-Truth in this match when R-Truth was the legal man. He even told R-Truth earlier in the night not to tag in, and I feel like he told him that because he doesn't want to hit R-Truth. R-Truth was selling t-shirts before the show. He made a bunch of money for the Judgment Day besides JD McDonough because he's not a member, according to R-Truth. This match was a lot of fun. I did enjoy it a lot. In the end, Damien Priest couldn't hold back because R-Truth kept hitting the Judgment Day members because he was trying to show his allegiance to his real tag team partner in the Awesome Truth, the Miz. Judgment Day. Damien Priest hits the South of Heaven on R-Truth, and then Finn Balor pins him 1, 2, 3. I'm like, oh my God, Damien Priest had to pull the trigger on R-Truth like that. Come on, you did him so dirty. This was still such a fun match. I really enjoyed it. Could R-Truth really be the downfall of Judgment Day? I feel like he could be. I really do. This was a solid way to keep this story going, and Miz is probably more confused than ever. He's like, wait, did R-Truth turn on me or what's going on? But yes, of course, the undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions did win this match. Not bad at all. It was a little filler match here before the main event. It was Natalya and Tegan Nox going up against Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark. This felt like another number one contenders match for the Women's Tag Team Championships. Everybody's gunning after Caden Carter and Katana Chance. Of course, we had Indy Hartwell and Candice LeRae win earlier in the show. Now we have Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark win here at the end of the show. It's like, okay, who's going to get the championship match? Who is going to take those tag titles off the cringe Caden Carter and Katana Chance? Yes, they are cringe as crap. Yeah, I know I'm cringe, but they are ultimate cringe, and it's literally not even funny. Obviously, Shayna and Zoe pick up the victory. Shayna locks in the submission hold on Natalya. Little Karafuda clutch. Natalya is forced to tap out. Even though she calls herself the best of all time, she's not. That is a bunch of bullcrap. Go Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark. No doubt about that. It was our main event of the show. Seth Rollins going one-on-one with Jinder Mahal. Triple H had us all thinking that the title could possibly change hands here on Monday Night Raw. Did it? Jinder Mahal makes his entrance. Behind him appears two big figures. Now, I'm not talking about WWE figures. I'm talking about Indus Sher, Veer, and Sangha. They make their way down, basically bigger Singh brothers, if you will. They make their way down to the ring, and they start backing up Jinder Mahal during this match, distracting Seth Rollins. Typical heel tactics. Mid-match, here comes Damien Priest, showing another threat at Seth Rollins' World Heavyweight Championship with, of course, the Money in the Bank contract. He takes a seat on the ringside area and watches this match as it goes to commercial break. Nearing the end of the match, Drew McIntyre makes his way over the barricade and confronts Damien Priest, because of course Damien Priest is one of the reasons why Drew McIntyre is not WWE World Heavyweight Champion. I totally understand this frustration. Drew starts beating up on Damien Priest, in a way helping Seth Rollins because Priest would have cashed in. They brawl, they fight, it leads all the way backstage, the attention's back in the ring, and Triple H gave us one of the closest pinfall calls of all time. Seth Rollins gets hit with the Money in the Bank briefcase, not by Damien Priest, by one of the members of Indus Sher. Jinder Mahal hits the Colossus, and I'm like, oh my God, 1, 2, 2.9 and a half. Seth Rollins kicks out, and I'm like, oh my God. Okay, that partially had me thinking that Jinder could possibly win the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, but he did not. Seth Rollins bounces back. Indus Sher gets kicked off of ringside by the referee, Chad Patton, and then Seth Rollins hits the curb stomp on Jinder Mahal to retain his WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Thank God. I knew it deep down. Seth couldn't lose this belt. He's got to face CM Punk at WrestleMania. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Literally, Jinder cannot have that title belt right now. It just can't happen. It literally cannot happen. Great way to end the show, keeping us all thinking. I love it. I enjoyed it. And hats off to Jinder and Seth. They both looked amazing. They really did. Even Jinder, bro. This was a solid match. I enjoyed it. Overall, solid episode of Monday Night Raw from Little Rock, Arkansas. I want to give a hats off to anybody. If you're watching, if you were in this crowd, hats off to you for making the trip out there. I heard the weather was super bad. So if you made it to the arena, W fan, W person, bro. Let's go. This episode of Raw, in my opinion, was pretty freaking decent. I did enjoy it. It had me intrigued most of the time. I am going to give it a 3.5. Yes, a 3.5 out of 5. You guys can let me know your ranking down in the comment section down below, and I will see you all next time. This is Bretto Live, signing out.